Hi guys, what's going on? And I know it's been a week since the last video. Just last weekend we went camping for 3 days. That was really fun. I didn't record any of that. It was my last camping trip till school starts. My school, where I live, starts August 23rd, and today is the 14th. So not very long, and school is just around the corner, sadly. So I wanted to get a few more videos out till school. I'm planning on doing one video a week or one video every 2 weeks. It depends how busy I am and how much time I will have. Today what I want to talk about is some of my favorite tools used during building my tiny house, and I can also say where my brother's building the teardrop and some of his favorite tools so far as well. I have a teardrop video in the making right now. I've been waiting to see how much work we can get done on that. I have all the things shot for one wall, and then we're gonna repeat that on all the other walls. But I would like to get that a whole video just of all the walls, because when I did my house, there's like one wall this way, another wall that way. But this is much smaller, but it takes a lot more time because everything's more, more particular in where you cut it and stuff. But before the video starts, I have some things I want to talk about. I'm getting ready for the Tiny House Festival, so I have some shirts that I have designed and are communicating with a shirt maker. I don't know what it's called, but so they have our designs and they put them on shirts, and they have sweatshirts and shirts. These won't be available to you guys, maybe later, but these are just for the Tiny House Festival. Wearing those shirts, and my family wearing my shirts as well to the Tiny House Festival, and they're just kind of fun. They're pretty unique. This week my goal is to start writing down my speech, start putting bullet points and getting that ready. I've done one practice speech so far, and I need to keep doing. I want to at least do 10 more practice speeches, so when I am able to do it, it's just fluent and I don't even have to look at the paper. But Renee, she's been really nice, and she's been emailing me and my dad, and she's going to show where we're going to be speaking, and that's going to be really fun. That's going to be September sometime. I think it's the 22nd to the 23rd, but that's going to be really fun. I'm going to go bring you guys into the garage so you can see the up-to-date version of the teardrop right now. There's one wall built, and there's 1, 2, 3 more walls to be built, and we're going to hope to have the outside done before winter. We can't put any of the walls on in the garage, so we're going to have probably all the walls built in the garage, then move the trailer outside, put all the walls up, and get it ready for winter. And then, kind of like what we did with my house, get the exterior done before winter, and then build the inside during the winter. It's nice to build a house during the winter, because then you're not, working in the heat, and you can kind of control how hot it is in here. I'm going to show you guys what the teardrop looks right now. It's a big mess right now, but what's laying on top is the wall that's going to be on that side right there. So this is the bottom where the tire is going to be. There's the front, and then that's where the window is going to be. That window right there, it's going to be in here. And I can show you a clip that's going to be maybe in the next video of the wall standing up right there and with the window in. Lately, especially last camping trip, I worked on my portrait taking skills. I've been really getting into photography lately. It's always been a little hobby I've had, but I've been doing it a lot lately, and it's kind of been taking up some times of these videos, but it's really fun to do. And my dad's boss is a professional photographer. Him and his wife, they have a studio. I'm going to be going on some shoots with them. And then just my neighbor, she's a photographer and blogger, so she knows a lot about campers. I mean, not campers, cameras. Sorry, I'm looking at a camper, our camper right there, right in front of me, so I said camper. But there's a lot of photographers around in my area, and a lot is happening with senior photos right now. So just hiking on every Wednesday for Philmont, we hike, and I've been seeing photographers out there doing photo shoots. But the reason why I'm practicing, my sister is a junior, and I'll be doing her senior photos, me and my dad, once I get my camera in October for my birthday, and that's going to be really fun to do her senior photos because my dad knows a lot about photography and so do I. This tomato plant that my grandma got me, I've gotten 2 off of it so far, and then that one's ready to be picked, and these ones have a little more to go. But they're pretty small. This one's green still. They're pretty small, and my grandma says they're supposed to be a lot bigger and produce a lot more. But I heard everyone where I live has been having a lot of troubles growing tomatoes. Now to the main part of the video. Probably my #1 favorite tool is the circular saw. We have a Ryobi circular saw, and we had an older version when I was building my house, and it was great for cutting the sheathing. Anything thicker like a 2x4 or 2x6 it struggled a lot with. But since then we've upgraded to the newer circular saw, and it can cut through almost anything. I've cut 2x6s, 2x4s, plywood. It's really good for anything, and that's probably my #1 favorite tool because I've used it quite a bit, and Cole's using it for his teardrop project, and it's been really useful. Probably my second favorite tool is probably the jigsaw. It's coming in really handy for Cole's project, cutting all the little windows out, but it also was pretty handy for me, especially I did all paneling work, so all the light switch areas, outlets all needed to be cut, and I was also able to cut all the paneling to size with that. So that got used a ton. We also used it for some of the sheathing of the house and different odds and ends. That was a really useful tool. My third favorite is the air nailer. Where my dad's worked, they had an old air nailer that they wasn't using anymore, so we brought it home. I bought a big box of nails that we've only used 3 cartridges of, and it's still almost all the way full. That was a big help with framing instead of using screws that cost a lot more. Also take up a ton more time. We were just able to shoot a ton of nails in at one time. It was also helpful for the sheathing. We use that a lot. We're not using it on Cole's project because we want to be able to use glue and screws because it's going to be on the road bouncing up and down. This house, even though I built it on skids, I'm not really intending it for it to be moved too often, so it's pretty stationary where it is, but it's able to move. My 4th favorite tool, I'm going to do 5 favorite tools. My 4th favorite tool is the miter saw. A miter saw is a chop saw, useful for cutting all the 2x4s. There's all 2x4 construction, 16 on center. The whole house is constructed with 2x4s, and then we have 2x6s up here. But almost everything was cut with a miter saw for framing, and also the shelf unit and stair unit combined. And my 5th is a SAWZALL. Since we reclaimed a lot of the things that we use in my house, some stuff needed to be a little, modified. It was also really good for cutting out the window areas of the sheathing, and it was just overall a really good tool. When I use reclaimed materials as my foundation, that was really useful to use. Also, my deck was built out of the same stuff as my foundation was. That was just leftovers, and it's really good for chopping it all up and getting it ready to go. It was really useful to do anything that needed kind of like a rough cut. So it was a really good rough cut saw. We didn't use it for any final cut or anything like that, but it was really good for just chopping stuff up when it needed to be chopped up. So those are my top 5 favorite tools, and I hope you guys like this video. The next video will hopefully be finishing all the walls in Cole's teardrop. We probably won't have all the walls finished. That'll probably take a while, but we'll at least have 3 or 2 walls done so I can post the video. Like I said, school's coming up, so the video schedule's going to be a little sporadic. Before I end this video, I just want to say thank you for 500 subscribers. While I was camping Saturday, I woke up, looked at my phone, and we had hit over 500 subscribers. I believe now we have 512, but we gained over 120 subscribers in less than a month. So I don't know what happened, but a lot of people decided to subscribe to my channel, and I don't have a problem with that. So all new subscribers that were gained in that month and in this month still, thank you so much, and I hope you guys like this video. Let's make it to 600 because we're already gaining at 512 fast, and I'll I'll do a lab count right now. So there we are at 512. So please subscribe if you aren't, and let's make it to 600. Thanks for watching, and bye.